Right, well, just in a moment we'll have our Bible reading, but first of all we have a couple of birthdays to celebrate. And yesterday it was Lily May's birthday and she was 4 years old. So happy birthday, Lily May. I hope you had a lovely day. And we have another birthday today, the 18th of July, and it's Alexander's birthday and he is 6 today. So happy birthday to you, Alexander. I hope you're having a great birthday. And of course, you've got to have your bubbles. So here we go. Happy birthday to you, Lily May and Alexander. And on with our reading for today, which is based on Acts 16 verses 6 to 15. And it's a story about Lydia, which is another character who Paul encounters on his travels. I know last week he was travelling to different places. This time he's come across Lydia. But let's listen to the story. "I know," said Paul. "Let's go to Asia next month and preach the good news of Jesus there." But the Holy Spirit said, "No, not Asia next." So Paul decided they would try to get to a place called Bithynia. But the Holy Spirit said, "No, not there either." And Paul was staring at the map, wondering where could they go next then? And that night he had a dream. In the dream there was a man from Macedonia standing on the seashore calling out to Paul, "Please come over here and help us." So Paul and his friends got ready at once. The pieces were fitting all together now. Surely God was calling them to preach the good news in Europe. And after a long journey, they arrived in a place called Philippi, an important Roman colony. They waited until the Sabbath and then went outside of the city to the river because they had heard there would be a prayer meeting there. And many women were gathered by the river, praying and worshipping God. And Paul and his friends began to talk to them about Jesus. Well, one of the women was called Lydia. She was from Thyatira and had a business selling expensive purple cloth. She was known to be a worshipper of God. She listened attentively with an open heart to all that was being said. She believed and gave her life to Jesus. So Lydia and all of her household were baptized that day. And then she said, "If you're confident that I am a believer too and that I want to help you, please come and stay at my house and be my guests." And so Paul and his friends went to stay at Lydia's house.